المترجم العظيم اللي شرفنا بالترجمة النهاردة. وأي حد يحب اتفضل. روندي اتفضلي. Okay, Rondi, would you coming? Yeah. Hi. Hi.
Good to see you. I only came up because Mr. Aladdin asked me to come up, but I would have preferred just to just absorb the movie. It's the kind of movie where, yes, you have to see a few times. I agree with that. To really absorb all the themes, everything that's going on in it. The director, Hirani, I don't know how he does it, but he has this amazing way of taking all of our flaws in society, all the things we've created, and giving them back to us, and just making you think. Indian movies rock your world. They're just so powerful. So there's so many themes going on. Thank you, Mr. Faisal, for translating. Thank you for choosing this film. I don't know if it was you, Allah, but it was a great choice. I think maybe just to focus on one thing, which is a small thing, which is the baby, right? So they thought the baby was stillborn, right? Stillborn means dead, okay? But we don't say babies are born dead, we say stillborn. So, but the baby was kicking in the womb, right? So the baby was kicking when he started to show signs of life. And, you know, the grandfather who is, you know, the villain, he's really nuts. And he's a man who's hurting. That's really clear from the beginning, that he's holding a lot of pain and fear because he just cannot love. He just can't let go. And that's what fear does to us. It holds us back. But back to the baby. So he says, oh, you could be a footballer. And a lot of parents don't do that. They don't actually look at the child and see what the child likes doing, how their brain functions, if they're good at languages, instruments, the arts. So we shouldn't be too unbalanced. Parents are there to provide a balance. But in this case, just that little thing of saying, maybe you're a footballer. So it's open now, whatever you would like to be. And I like the question, I'm going to stop, but I like the question about, what was the question? When the photographer friend accepting the assistant position in Hungary, and then also Pia, when the car is waiting, and on your deathbed, what are you going to do? Are you going to regret that you didn't jump in the car? You're going to regret that you didn't go for it. And maybe you all are sitting in this room and you're okay, but I have had opportunities that I've missed, and deliberately, and I regret them. But they say you should not have any regrets in life. And other people say that's a part of life, regrets. So you can see it both ways. I really loved the film. It was fantastic. India is an amazing place. Visually, it's gorgeous. And there's so much going on in India. Everything is happening in India all at once. So it's a great place to do any kind of film, I think. And I know that your friend, Mr. Saeed, will mention about the pulling down their pants, but that actually comes from the US, doesn't it? That when you go to college, when you go to university, you go through these humiliation things, right? And they break you, they try to break you. So you've got to do all the, like, the film is pretty light. Like, usually you've got to do more stuff than that. But that's what it is. It's kind of humiliation to the younger ones, and then as they get to the top, 4 years later, they can do the same thing to the new ones coming in. So anyway, I have said enough. Thank you. Great film. Yay.